unfortunately didn't happen. In the next life, I will meet him. And one of the things I'm going to say to him is, I have your Bible. I have your notes in the margin. And I know that your favorite verse starts, and finally, brethren, whatsoever things. That's the old translation from the King James Bible. Whatsoever things are true. And if I should ever get a tattoo, which is not likely in this life, I would get the single word, whatsoever. Whatsoever things are true, pure, noble, admirable. What are those things? I'm invited to reflect with you about being grounded in gratitude. I chose that verse instantly because it is actually universally true. And there's not a lot that Paul wrote that you could say applies to every philosophy of life, but he nailed it here. We can change how we think one thought at a time. And how we think changes our actions, our decisions at least, which then changes our actions. And as we change our actions, we change our lives. Science has shown us over and over again that being a person of gratitude spills out in other ways than kind of just a mood. It reduces your stress in measurable ways, as far as the hormone levels in your blood. And so today, I wondered, for my question for you, is this not just people, which of course is Hannah's question, and I've heard the energy as you talk to each other, but I wondered about two other things. Is there a picture that comes to mind when you hear that list? True, respectful, honest, pure, decent, admirable, virtuous, or worthy of praise. Paul concluded that verse in the old translation, think on these things. Is there an image that comes to mind? Or is there an aroma? I love aromas. People walk by me in the street and I'm transported to wherever I first smelled that cologne or aftershave, or a flower in my own garden will take me places. And some of us have that different way of responding where the other senses of vision and scent are important connectors for us. And I want you to take 3. How many? 3. I'm going to hold you to that because we weren't invited to say what we were grateful for with the children, which was lucky because if it had been last week, I would have said the Toronto Blue Jays, but what do you say this week? That was so abysmal, wasn't it? It's lucky we had Thanksgiving to look forward to. So 3 minutes with the people around you. What are the images, a picture, a movie, something you remember that you didn't have maybe people in it, or an aroma, baking bread, lasagna out of the oven, that connects you to those most cardinal values that Paul invited us to? 3 minutes. Thank you.